पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। वाव!
Kashmir has witnessed its coldest night of the season and Srinagar froze at -4.2 degrees Celsius. It's also the beginning of a 40-day long intense cold season called the Chillai Kalan, which is the big bill in the valley. Pahalgam in South Kashmir was the coldest place with -6.2 degrees Celsius. Nazir Masoodi is joining us for more details on this from Kashmir. Nazir, we're in Delhi and we were already complaining about the cold, but it's definitely much colder in Kashmir. Give us a sense of the winter there and how are people being impacted? How are they dealing with it?
Really much less than what it used to be last year. Having said that, it was the coldest night of the season at -4.2 in Srinagar, and Pahalgam, as you mentioned, was more than 6 degrees, -6 degrees. And cold wave is going to intensify, and even today several water bodies were frozen. Even the fringe of the lake Dal Lake were frozen. And when there's more cold, more sub-zero temperature, even the waterfalls, they freeze and they form the giant icicles. Here at Dal Lake, always whenever there's more cold, and it goes even up to -8, -9 during the winters. Last year at this time, it was -6 or -7. So this year is relatively less cold. If we see, days are pleasant, but the nights are cold. But it was the coldest night of the season today. Srinagar freezes at -4.2 this night, and it is the beginning of the 40-day long Chillai Kalan, which is called Big Chill, which is the coldest season of the winter. It is followed by Chillai Khod and Chillai Bach, small cold and baby, chill, and which also continues for another month in the February. So the winter is there, in the middle of winter. But for the common people, while it is really a good thing for the tourists come and enjoy beauty of Kashmir, cold icicles, frozen lakes, and the water bodies. But for the locals, it is a challenge when there are frequent power cuts, and they have to cope up with this cold during the winters in Kashmir.
Right, Nazir, thanks very much for joining us with those details. And of course, both pluses and minuses when there's really cold there in Kashmir. Thanks very much again for joining us.